Hey guys, Greg D here, back with another DCUO video, and today I'm going to be bringing you a sorcery healing loadout guide. Now, being in the healer role is probably my favorite role to actually play besides being a DPS, because let's face it, sometimes being a DPS can be boring, so sometimes it's fun to switch it up, and I think that healing is my favorite out of all of them. So without further ado, let's get into your powers here in the Destiny tree. Now I have this I pretty much use the same powers for DPS and healing. Not that I use the exact same loadout, but I use the exact same powers to spec into. So basically what we're doing here is you want 2 down the middle and you want 3 to the left. Now you don't necessarily need Soul Siphon, but you do need it as a filler to get down to the Circle of Protection. In this case, it's Circle of Destiny in the DPS role, but it's Circle of Protection for your healing. Now in the summoning tree, basically the big thing is you want to get your Watcher here. That is going to be your healing pet. Now, if you are going to focus strictly on healing, you don't necessarily need Offering to give power to your pet, and you don't necessarily need Grand Summoning. When I play DPS as a sorcery person, I do enjoy Grand Summoning. In my opinion, is probably the best supercharge in the game, if not one of the best. But like I said, you basically want to go down all the way down here and get Shard. You don't really use Shard or Transmutation in normal situations. You can add these into your loadout for for raid purposes. They'll just help, you know, heal more members of your party quicker. But basically, you'll be left with 2 leftover powers. Now I have them spec'd into the DPS powers, but if you, like I said, if you're going to focus mainly on healing, you want to get your Miracle Worker and your Empathetic Healing, which help your critical healing chances. So let's go to the loadout here. Healer. So what I have here is Circle of Protection, Soul Well, Boon of Souls, your Watcher, Invocation of Renewal, and Rejuvenate. Now these 3 powers over here are going to be your AoE / healing several members of your party at one time. So in the case of, you know, playing in a raid and having a tank, when you are focused on the boss, these powers will be great because you can help heal the tank very quickly, and anyone who is close obviously to the circle or to the soul well will also get healed over time, which is a great thing. And then over here, you basically have your 2, Rejuvenate is a priority heal, and then Invocation of Renewal is your another sort of priority heal, basically meaning that the members of your party that are the weakest, or I should I say, are getting damaged the most, they will take precedence over the other group members. As you can see there, it says group members below 35% health will be healed more quickly. So those who are taking a whole bunch of damage will take, like I said, precedence over your other group members and will get healed quicker. So I find myself using these a lot more often, but you know, like I said, in the case of you need to heal really quick, especially for a DPS, or you need your tanks getting hurt or whatever, these 2 powers work amazingly well in, you know, healing your members very, very quickly. So basically, there's no really I should say that I don't really necessarily like to use like a certain rotation. It just kind of depends on the situation for me, but I will admit that I do like to set up my AoEs pretty quickly, get your shield up, and then you pretty much can just keep hitting those. Now the great thing about in the healer loadout is most of these powers are clippable. So like for example, my circle's back up, so I can clip that, and then I can clip this. So like I said, I basically focus on my 3 AoE / you know, healing many group members at once. And then, like I said, if your tank is down, or if, you know, your controller is getting beat up pretty badly, you can focus on your main, like, priority heals here to get healing over time. Now, like I said, also, I should mention, in your skills, what you want to do is, instead of here, I have my DPS here. your critical attack chances and whatnot. But what you want to do is if you are going to focus mainly on healing, you want to go for your critical healing chances. Now, I would say if you are a person who likes to DPS and heal, then try to go for a balance of both the critical attack chance and critical healing chance. That way you can be sort of a hybrid and switch over to healing if you need to, or switch to DPS if you need to. But if you are going to focus mainly on healing, then go by all means for your critical healing chances. So, like I said, with the loadout, focus on your AoE and healing overtimes, especially when you do have a tank. Those will help out the tank tremendously. And then as your party gets really rocked by a main boss, focus on your priority heals and your individual type. That person over there is under 20% health, so hit your main priority heals over here and get them back up as well as yourself. But like I said, I do love to focus on the actual like getting Boon of Souls, getting my AoE heals set up. So with that being said, guys, I hope you like the loadout. Give it a try. Let me know how it works for you, and give me ideas if you have other suggestions for what you use for your sorcery healing loadout. Please, by all means, feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know what you use. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see more DCUO videos. And until next time, we'll see you guys soon.